I'm Doug Hochberg. I'm a sophomore here at Ohio State. I am a poli-sci major. Last year, I was involved with the John Glenn Learning Community. This year, I'm involved with the John Glenn Civic Leadership Council, and I'm an honors student here. So,
Again, hi, my name is Anthony Marcum. I'm running with Doug as the vice presidential candidate. Last year, I lived in Big Grease, part of the John Glenn Learning Community. This year, I'm a part of the CLC, the Civic Leadership Council. And I'm going to start our platform here. I grew up in a really small town in eastern Ohio. I went to a small high school. Coming here to Ohio State, where my classmates are in the thousands, and it's truly an overwhelming experience. This university has done so much for me, providing opportunities, providing routes I never would have thought before. And I really feel that there's something I need to give back here. There's something that we need to do, and I think Doug and I have the perfect opportunity and the perfect reason to do so. The first thing we're going to start with is off-campus safety, or safety in general. Our biggest priority is working on investing in this organization, the CCP, the Community Crime Patrol. It's a great organization. It can go. It's full of people that can go into back alleys. They have flashlights. They have the ear of the Columbus Police Department. They can go there. They can report incidents. They can go in back streets, back roads. They can't go where a cop car goes. Students are intimidated to go to a police officer. Obviously, for some incidents on the weekends, they might not be in the best state to see a police officer. These people aren't here to arrest you. They're here to protect you. They're here to report for you. And we think it's a fantastic organization, and we think it needs to be grown to improve safety at Ohio State. And also another issue is green initiatives, as other candidates have mentioned. A green initiative we have is expanding off-campus recycling to every single person in the Ohio State community, not just the sororities and fraternities, which is a great step to adding, but we feel it needs to be implemented for every single student here at Ohio State. And also I'm going to go back to the safety. It's going to take a community. It's going to take people to report incidents. We need more than lights. We need more than just to see ourselves being mugged, getting our cars broken into. We need to have people on the streets, more numbers instead of just cars.
to finish on safety, we think that investing in the CCP is a much better investment than seeking out the 20 grand from the Coke grant to buy a cop car that 2 people can patrol around. This would have given jobs to college students, put more people on the streets, and as we've seen, the single police car has not been working. Many other teams today have stood up here and talked to you about transparency, how to restore credibility to USG, and how to get students involved. And as timely as it is, the Lantern article that was brought up earlier really expressed key concerns for many students here at Ohio State. They see USG as an insider group that doesn't let people in. They don't see them as welcoming outsiders. They don't see them as people who they can go to for trouble. What we need is to create a better site first, online for USG, that's updating the site on a regular basis. I've heard excuses over the course of the past 2 weeks of how the site can't be updated. Well, if EGB is able to update the site within 48 hours, why can't USG put on their site within 3 weeks that the decision had been made to move over to semesters by University Senate? Also, it doesn't help to have the ear of the students when the most important vote taken in the past 5 years was done on a secret ballot. The semester vote done on a secret ballot doesn't allow for students, doesn't allow for any accountability for USG senators, and I was in the room when not a single senator voiced opposition to the proposal. The meetings leading up to the semester vote weren't publicized on the USG website. They were supposedly open forum meetings, but never publicized for students to go to, and thus had a very low turnout for students who were not directly involved in USG. We have to do a much better job of informing students of what's going on with USG. We can't continue to tout projects that were started 10 years ago, like the lighting project, as continued successes. They have had their peaks, they have had successes with the lighting project, but we need new ideas. We need to continue to create a better campus for this university and a safer campus for the university. USG needs to be, as Dr. J mentioned earlier, the students' voices, but also they have to have their ear to the students' voices. They have to be able to listen to all the emails that come in and make themselves more accessible to the students. And that's why we really are running for President Vice President of USG. Vote for Doug and Anthony to make USG matter this Thursday and Friday. Thank you.